We'll start with the simplest form of statistics, the descriptive statistics, where you simply describe your material, the distribution of ages, genders, and so forth. And most of these functions you have encountered previously, so I'll just mention them briefly here. For example, the mean, the median, the min for the minimum value and max for the maximum value, and the SD for the standard deviation. Sometimes the standard deviation is not enough and you want perhaps to present the interquartile range, and then you can use the quantile command, which actually presents percentiles. And in this example we read the warfarin dataset into memory and put it in the object D, and we're then interested in the column dose, $dose, and ask here for quantile $dose 0.99, and 0.99 is the 99th percentile. So what we get in return is 79.11765, and R also tells us that this is the 99th percentile, which is useful information. If we want the median, the range, and the interquartile range, we can get them all at once by asking for these percentiles 0 to 4, which gives us a vector with numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then divided by 4, resulting in 0, 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, and 1. And in return we get these percentiles. Another way of getting this is to ask for summary of the column, and then you actually get all this information and the mean as well. Table is of course useful when you want to count occurrences of a value, for example the number of women and men in a population. If you want to present the confidence interval of, for example, the age, or in this case the dose, then you would have to use the command t-test, which is a bit non-intuitive, and we'll get back to the t-test within shortly, but I'll show you here how you use it to get the confidence interval of a point estimate. You write t-test and then, in this case, a vector containing the values of which you want to calculate the confidence interval, and then the confidence level, which is by default 0.95, so you don't have to provide this either if you're interested in 95% confidence interval. And in return you get this, and the values you are interested in are these 35.2 and 36.7, which are the limits of the 95% confidence interval of $dose. You also get the mean value here, 35.98878. So what you do here is basically to perform a t-test without comparing two groups. You just compare one group to 0.